Hey guys, it's Jackie from For the Real Girl, and today we are doing the quintessential empties video. That's right, I haven't done anything like this in over a year. This is all stuff since January that I have been emptying out and throwing in the can to talk to you guys about. If you like these kind of videos, can you do me a favor real quick before we get into it and subscribe and give this a thumbs up? Let me know if you like these kind of videos. I personally am tired of complete first impression videos. I want to know what people think. Just so you know, there's not a lot of hair care in here. I'm not super hair care loyal and I'm kind of in flux. So if you're interested in the hair care being added to this, let me know. I just go through a lot of shampoo. I have a lot of hair. Boom. For the record, this garbage can was picked up at Michael's a couple years ago. I just think it's so cute. The first thing up, and these are in no particular order. Matter of fact, some were in the hovel corner of my shower for a while, so they collected. First up is one of my favorite body scrubs, and it is the Mentha Body Scrub Smoothing Body Buffer with Peppermint Oil from C.O. Bigelow. I picked this up at Bath & Body Works, and I find that for aromatherapy, it is one of the best products I've used. I also think it really is just a really nice body buffer. I don't use it all the time. I definitely use it during allergy season though too, because I get a great scrub and it opens up my sinuses. And frankly, I like peppermint in the morning. Here is the first of what will probably be many. Let me unroll this. C.O. Bigelow Premium Shaving Cream. I know this seems kind of like high-end and overly expensive, but this is the best shaving cream I've used. It is over kind of in that men's section in the back in the corner of Bath & Body Works. You just need a little bit and it gives you a great shave. Pair it with a good razor that I've been using. I've been using a Dorco razor, and that'll be another video in another time. But I love them, and I buy them when they're on sale with coupons, and so it ends up not being that expensive. Here is one of a couple of these. I got these in my Walmart sample box from some season, and it's the Jergens Natural Glow Wet Skin Moisturizer, fair to medium. Start with, I'm not even fair to medium, I'm like ghostly to fair. I have two of them. I like it as far as lotion. I like being able to pop lotion on a couple times a week in the shower. So you'll notice a lot of that kind of product here. But I noticed no skin color change, and I am so pale that part of me feels like if it did anything at all, I would have had to notice. Now, mind you, when I was using it, I was only using it 2 or 3 times a week. I wasn't using it every day, but I didn't really notice anything. Next up is another in-shower lotion. Like I said, you can tell when I cleaned out certain things. It's the Curel Hydrotherapy Wet Skin Moisturizer. And I think I also got this in a Walmart beauty box. I really liked it. Like I said, I like being able to pop on a quick lotion in the shower. It's not the most moisturizing lotion, but I don't know that any in-shower moisturizer is. But I liked it. I liked it. It may not be my favorite, but I did like it. Here is another body scrub. I've got hair on this. Ew, gross. I like it. It's Soap & Glory's Scrub of Your Life. I may have gotten this in a Target box. You can tell I get a few of these boxes. I try to use it up though. I really like it. It's a nice, fine scrub. If you are having like dry skin from swimming and all that, it may not be enough, but like in the winter when you just feel a little mucky, like your skin's rough, it's a great, great scrub. Next up is the Keratin Smooth Deep Smoothing Mask with Marula Oil. Like I said, I go through a lot of hair products. I'm looking at this right now. I am starting to go more towards like the curly girl method in the theory of sulfate-free, silicone-free. But if I remember correctly, I really liked that. My hair was really soft afterwards, but not weighed down. And that's the big thing with me. As you can tell, I've got a lot of hair and it has body, but not good curls. So if you weigh it down, it just misbehaves like a naughty child. So it didn't cause my hair to misbehave like a naughty child. So that's a win. I picked up also the Mrs. Meyer's Clean Day Body Wash Moisturizing in, I want to say, I cannot remember what scent this was. I want to say it was like basil or something. Yeah, basil. It was okay. Not a great foam, okay scent. I got it in a beauty box. I didn't throw it away. I didn't hate it, but I didn't fall in love. Whatever that means. I feel like there's a wide range of medium. I mentioned it before, the Dorco Pace. This is the 4-blade. This is not my favorite blade system. My husband, I picked up one of these razors for him a while ago, and he loved it, loved it, loved it. The blades last forever. And so finally, when I needed to refill mine, I picked up a Dorco, but I picked up a Pace 5, and I accidentally slapped one of his 4 blades on it. I love the 5. The 4 is just meh for me. Okay, this is a sad day. This is my little Real Techniques sponge holder. They don't call them beauty blenders, but you know, the beauty blender knockoff. I've had this for a couple years at least, and part of the problem, I don't think you're going to be able to see it on camera. Let me see. You can see that like the plastic finish is starting to wear away, and you can see where it's like little bits of sponge that it's grabbed onto. So as much as it hurts my heart, it's hitting the garbage, and I consider that empty. I used it for years. It kept it off my counter. I loved it, but no. Another one of these C.O. Bigelow company shave creams. Okay, I'm in love with this, and as soon as I can justify buying it, I may have to. And this is the Honest Beauty Younger Face Deep Hydration Cream. Honest Beauty's everywhere right now. It's obvious that they're doing some paid promotions with some bloggers and placements, and I don't begrudge anybody that. But I've been hearing a lot more about it, which meant, though, a few months ago, it got into my Target beauty box. And I used it, and I love it. I have, shall we call it, mature skin. And it's that really great line between not too heavy, but at the same time, I don't do really well with a lot of the anti-aging products because my skin is so sensitive, so it didn't agitate my skin, but yet tightened everything up. I really like it. Matter of fact, this is going over here, so I remember to write that down. Next up is the Man Eater mascara from Tarte. It was okay. At the end of the day, my daughter likes to joke around between hour 6 and hour 6.5. Mascara tends to go and just come all under here. My girlfriend who does my hair says I have the weirdest eyes when it comes to raccooning. I will raccoon in everything, just about. And the Man Eater, instead of going 6 to 6.5 hours, went to 7 to 7.5 hours. So it was good. It was definitely one of those that it was better when it dried out a little bit, which I don't get that about mascaras. I pay good money to like have a wet mascara, you know. Next is one of my faves, which is the Maybelline New York Fit Me Concealer in Fair. I really like it. Is there any more in here? Because you can barely see any of it on my hand. I don't know if you can see it, but it gives really good coverage. I also tend to use the Fit Me foundation sometimes, and I like that. But I love this concealer. This concealer is one of my favorites, and it's definitely going to get replenished. I got one of these Olay Daily Facial Daily Hydrating Clean with grapeseed extract cloths. I think I got it in the beauty box. I was having a long day, and I tried it out because I had too much makeup on my face. It was okay. It's super foamed up. If you thought that you were just going to like put this fairly dryish cloth with just a little water and wipe your face down, no. It like foamed up like full on cleanser, which is great for traveling, but wasn't so much what I was looking for that night. I'm going to kind of go through these masks super quick because I'm going to do another mask video. I used the Soap & Glory Puffy Eye Attack. I used my favorite Skin Iceland Hydro Cooling Firming Gels. I like Pharmacy Hydrating Coconut Gel Sheet Mask. Let's see. Another Skin Iceland. A Hydro Boost from Neutrogena, the Hydrating Hydrogel Mask. Let's see. Okay, so this is going to sound crazy, and you guys are going to laugh at me, and if this is not an old lady vlogging, I don't know what is. Dove Dry Spray Invisible. I love it. There's some different samples of spray antiperspirant. I'm trying to figure out my favorite. Here's how I use this. Somebody one time I saw in a video said, oh, it's great for like chub rub inside the thighs and let it dry. That's not the magic for me. I have had 4 children and a hysterectomy by C-section, and underneath my cesarean scar, it stops. It was 106 yesterday here in Fresno. It stops all the like gross sweating. It's just ugh. And I've lost a lot of weight, so that just made it worse. I know you're looking at me going, wow, she's lost a lot of weight. How big was she? But that's another story. it stops a lot of that like just ickiness that happens, any kind of rashing, anything like that. I started using it, took care of that. I loved it. I also did the Dove Dry Spray Go Fresh 48 Hour. I like it. It's the same kind of line. I personally like the Dry Invisible a little better just because I want to make sure that I don't get any on my underwear and don't get any on my dress or whatever. The Nivea Shea Daily Moisture 48 Hour Smoothing Moisture Serum. It was okay. It was a little oily. It did not work for 48 hours, but after a shower, it was nice on my legs, especially right after you shave. It was good. It wasn't bad. I don't know that I'll be running out to replace it, but it was good. Bath & Body Works Aromatherapy Stress Relief Eucalyptus Spearmint Body Wash Foam Bath. I like it. It's good. It smells good. It helps with my sinuses. Like I said, I did find that the peppermint scrub works so much better. So if you're buying it for your sinuses, go with that. The Baji Medical Sun Shield Broad Spectrum 50. I like it. It's okay. I'm very pale. I think we've covered this, or you've looked at me, one of the two. I need sunscreen desperately. And I used it. It left me a little oily, but not as bad as a lot of them. It was one of the better ones that was not marked specifically for face. Dove Refresh and Care Volume Fullness Dry Shampoo. I think I just gave a can of this to my daughter. It's good. It's not phenomenal. You definitely can spray a little tiny bit and not get any white cast. You can spray some and get a little white cast and it goes away like that. I personally can feel dry shampoo in my hair really easily. So I'm always hit and miss, and I feel like I can feel this one more than others. I'm just throwing these down. Okay, I don't know how many of these I have. Oh, I see 2, so we'll start with this. This is the Mega Cushion Foundation SPF 15 from Wet n Wild. I love these. They're great for a light coverage. Frankly, that and some concealer and a slightly tinted moisturizer is all I'm wearing today. I love it. It gives me just enough coverage. It has some SPF in it. It covers all the bases, and it's super cheap. I even found a bunch on clearance at my CVS in my shade, which was, near death. So, Real Techniques Beauty Sponge. I don't know how this is the only one I'm seeing so far, and I have the little one. The benefit is if I'm not really wearing a lot of anything or I'm touching up my makeup, this is perfect under your eyes. And I love them. I use them all the time. I don't know how else to say it. Fresh Sea Salt Mango Body Cream. It's the Tahitian Manoi Oil from Bath & Body Works. I like this one a lot. The smell was phenomenal. I highly recommend this scent, and I may have to get this scent again. I also did the True Blue Mini Shea Butter Super Rich Shower Cream. Lay it on thick. Meh. Honestly, it was okay. I didn't find it super moisturizing. Didn't replace my need for lotion afterwards. And it was okay. It was just okay. I wouldn't spend extra money on it. That's the way to put it. I wouldn't spend extra money on it. But if you got one of those great coupons for Bath & Body Works, they make a great little thing. Another one of these Mentha Smoothing Body Buffers. I said I love them. We've got a Julep Blank Canvas Mattifying Eye Primer. It has an interesting doe foot. Let's see. Can we see this? Let me give you a little background here. And so just a super flat. I don't know if I just used it enough that it was not fluffy at all. It's okay. I don't even know that this is completely empty. I just kind of gave up and went back to my $3 Essence one. I don't know. I just didn't care for it. It wasn't horrible. I guess that's the thing. I can't point to a lot of things that didn't work well, but my makeup didn't last as well underneath of it. It gave me more deeper color because I am extremely light. It just was not my jam. And it's kind of fairly expensive. I think I got it in some Julep order that I put in a while ago. And maybe it's just a little older and the color oxidized and how it performed, but I just was not impressed. And this was the second time I'd given it a go. I want to say I pulled it out right when I got it, and I wasn't impressed and thought I'd hold on to it. Still not. Didn't grow on me. The Perlice Perfect Glow BB Cream in SPF 30. It's a little dark for me. Is there color on here? For all skin types. It was a little dark. It was a little oily. I understand it's a moisturizer, it's a BB cream, what do I expect? But I want the world, what can I say? Java Plum and Avocado Nourishing Mask from Juara. This is going to be a forever long video. I will not wait this long again. Sorry. I liked it. It is just a tube mask. You put it on, you can leave it on overnight. You can leave it on for 15 minutes. It was great. I would put it on overnight after I wash my face, almost like a heavy moisturizer. And then you can wipe it off in the morning or not. It's up to you. I'm really lazy when it comes to skincare, I think. Next up is this Vichy Aqua Thermal Moisturizer. I liked it. It was really good. I may replace it. I really did like it. I know Vichy's not the cheapest, but I really did like it. I have a couple of these Rock Multi-Correction, because that's not the right way to spell that. 5-in-1 Chest Neck Face Cream with an SPF of 30. I like to have a couple of these. I can definitely say that, especially down my neck, I can feel a tightening without it making my skin red or anything. And like I said, I'm very sensitive in certain anti-aging type ingredients. So the rock stuff worked great for me though, and I was really impressed. The Duce Punk Volumizer Mascara. Start with, I thought I would love it. It has a ginormous wand, and I like in-your-face lashes. Super wet. Super wet. Like, I've had this for months. This is the bottom of this, and I had used it for a while, and you still see, I don't know if you can see the little bit at the end that moves around because it's still super wet. And it kind of fell off my face after about 6 hours. So neither one of those things were great. I did try to use it in some combination stuff, and it was nice, but I know it's not a cheap mascara, so I don't know that I'd do it. One of my first eye creams that I bought, second or third after Origins, I really love this. It's a Puffy Eye Attack Hydrogel Turbo Boost from Soap and Glory. I used that thing up. It took me forever to go through it. I loved it. The Lumin Valo Glow Boost Essence. I got this in a box around Christmas time from Target. One of their more expensive shishi boxes that, you know, was like 25 bucks or something. Loved it. I will possibly replace it. I'm kind of working through my back stock of things I've gotten from beauty boxes, but I really did like it. I just know it's not cheap. Clarins Multi-Active Jour SPF 20 for fine lines. It was okay. It didn't make me feel magical. Frankly, putting some frankincense in a carrier oil like coconut oil and putting that all over my face seemed to do more, and it was probably more affordable. A whole bunch of masks, all kinds. If you want to see my in-depth thoughts on those, tune into my mask video, including more masks. I like a good mask, what can I say? And another mask, including my one. If you're only going to take one mask recommendation from me ever, these Skin Iceland Hydrogels under my eyes, magic. They're magic. They make me not look like I'm 43, almost 44 with 4 children and way too much to do. A hair care sample, the Schwarzkopf Bliss Hair Repair, not my favorite. It says it's for extreme damage, and it didn't leave my hair feeling all that moisturized. I don't know what to think. PCA Skin Weightless Protection Broad Spectrum SPF 45. Left my skin feeling a little oily, a lot do. That's not necessarily a complete slam, but it didn't make me go crazy. The John Frieda Luxurious Volume Visibly Full Touchably Soft Conditioner. I really liked this. This worked really well. I have a feeling I'm not going to be able to use it on any kind of encourage your curls method. But if I remember correctly, it left my hair feeling very soft and didn't like put weird volumizing stuff in it like some of the other volumizing things do where you feel like grit in your hair. It didn't do that. The Purely's Sugar Body Scrub with coconut oil and coffee. Loved it. Gives you that energizing feeling in the morning when you're taking your shower. And it was a great scrub. So, you know, win-win. Let's see. We're down to the last 2 things. Put down that. So the other thing is the Tartist lip paint in, oh, this is rosé. Trying to read this glare. I'm not sure what color that is because it's really hard to read in here. But I love it. I really like it. It's gorgeous. It lasts well. And the very last thing that is leaking a little bit is, you can't even tell anymore, this is a Milani lip oil. It was good. It was my second or third one. I don't know that I'll be replacing it just because I think I may want to find something a little bit better, but I like it. So there is my garbage for the past, what month are we in? The past 8 months. What is your favorite thing you have actually finished this year? Let me know down in the comments and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.